Hello and welcome to a special festive season edition of The Hot Stuff, coming to you from Le Clair de Montagne in Franschhoek. Now last year this time, you'll recall I prepared my Asian-inspired turkey dish. Well, I'm back with something similarly festive, and to help me create some culinary magic in the kitchen today, we have Eastern Mosaic's favorite magician, Mo Magic. Mo, welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here with you, Imraan. Really looking forward to what you have in store for us.
Absolutely. Can I take you through what we're going to be preparing today?
Yes.
Well, we're going to do a lamb dish. It's a lamb roast. What we have here is a deboned leg of lamb that has been butterfried. You can request this from your butcher. It's halal, by the way, so that's good. Over here we have some of the items we're going to be adding to it. In particular, a stuffing, which is made of low GI brown basmati rice. We've got some lentils, both have been cooked. We have some cranberries. I don't know about you, but festive season and cranberries go so well together. We have some pistachio nuts. And we've got some amazing mushrooms that I picked up from the local farmer's market. We have a little bit of honey, which we're going to use a little later. Obviously some salt seasoning. This is soy sauce. I'm going to use this for a glaze that we're going to put over the lamb. And this is a very interesting thing. My mom actually makes this incredible red chili masala paste. It's a wet paste. And what I do is, to make it last and also to just create a sort of infusion for other dishes, I add an extra bit of olive oil to the mixture, which is refrigerated, and then every once in a while I sift out the olive oil, and it has all of these incredible flavors in it. So we're going to use this because it's much easier to handle than a paste. We've got obviously the trinity, your ginger, garlic, onion, and then some mustard seeds with some cumin. And disappointingly, we have some red chilies. Now, I specifically said to everybody I wanted green chilies for the glaze. Yeah. I don't suppose you have a magic trick where you can turn red chilies into green, do you?
Really?
Yep. Really? Can you do it?
Well, I've never done it before, but do you mind if I try?
Please. One will do. That's all I need for the glaze.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay, perfect. Let's give this a try. Imraan, can you see the chili?
This I've got to see, yeah.
All I do is I take my hand, I wave my hand over the chili, just like so.
That is incredible. Wait, no way. Check it out. Are you serious?
Yep. Will that do?
Yes, that'll do great. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, we have our green chili. Well done, Mo.
Thank you very much.
Joking, by the way.
Well, you're doing the magic with the cooking, and I'm here to add some magic with ingredients.
Well, let's get to some magic, shall we?
Perfect.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to move over to our stove, because what we're going to start with is the dry roasting of certain ingredients before we add into that our rice and our lentils, and that's going to form the stuffing that we're going to put into our deboned leg of lamb. All right, Mo, we're going to start with dry roasting our pistachios and our cumin seeds and mustard seeds. Dry roasting, I don't know if you're familiar with the concept, it's just basically putting it over heat without any oil. You just want to basically release the flavor.
Excellent.
Can you smell that?
Yeah.
All right, we're adding our onion, ginger, and garlic. And you can really get those flavors coming through. Mo, can I have the masala oil, please? Great stuff. There you go. Now, when you add this, you're really going to get wonderful aromas coming through. Look at that color, too. It's all of that dried red chili, which is the base. Wow. Can you smell that?
Yeah, it's
awesome.
divine.
Mo, can I have the cranberries and mushrooms, please? Great stuff. Check with the cranberries first. Nice color. The mushrooms are just going to release some moisture and lots of flavor. Okay, so this is cooking away nicely. I'm going to just take it off the heat. What I think we need to do now is just add our rice and our lentils, which have been cooked through. Great stuff.
Imraan, I just love the flavor. It's highly aromatic.
The nice thing about it is that you've got a combination of both savory and sweet. And that is our preparation for our stuffing for our lamb. Now, Mo, while we let this sit and infuse, let's prepare the glaze, which we're going to coat the lamb with. And for that, I'm going to need the honey and that green chili that you miraculously turned green, as well as the soy sauce, please. Oh, great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, did you manage to miraculously chop those chilies by any chance?
Well, I'd love to take the credit for it, but that I did the old-fashioned
That
way.
wasn't magic. Oh,
no.
okay. I'm adding some honey to the pot. This is about. You'll see it'll start to bubble, and that's what we want. And the honey is bubbling away nicely, and I'm going to add the soy sauce. It's about 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 2 to 3 teaspoons. And once that's going, we can add our chopped magic green
Chili, yeah.
Okay, so Mo, now comes the messy part, and I am prepared.
I see that.
Yeah, well, I have this thing about handling food. I always feel that it's kind of more sanitary if there's no contamination. So here is our deboned, butterflied leg of lamb. We're going to now add to it our stuffing, which is of course our rice, lentils, mushrooms, our spices. Putting it in this sort of quadrant of the lamb.
You lay it across one portion and do a fold over?
That's right, yes. I want to be impaled by one of these. Okay, now we've got our casserole dish, and in it you'll see there's some onions. It's the onions along with the mushrooms are going to create a kind of a stock. So I'm just going to lift our lamb into the dish like so. Doesn't that look good? Then I'm going to ladle over that our lovely glaze. Now Mo, what I will add to this is a little bit of liquid, which along with the onions and those extra mushrooms we're going to create a kind of a stock. So would you mind passing me one of those mushrooms, please, while I deglove myself?
Well, I want you to have a look at the mushroom.
It's moving.
Yeah. Watch it float.
Whoa.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you. Well, if it weren't such an inappropriate thing to say, I'd have to say magic mushroom. Let's just go with levitating fungi.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, Imran.
Oh, that was fun. That was absolute fun. Would you help me break these? You can do it with magic or the old-fashioned way, presented in a rustic kind of style. And we're going to put that in the oven, preheated oven, 180 degrees, depending on the size of the lamb. Up to 2 hours, but I think in this particular instance about an hour on 180, and then let it sit. And here is the finished product, our lamb roast. Now before I let you taste, Mo, I'm going to insist that you entertain us with another trick.
Okay, let's see what we've got to work with. Yeah, how about this the mug?
Okay.
All right, and you pick an ingredient, any ingredient you'd like.
There.
Okay, perfect. So we'll use the cup and the tomato.
All right.
Now, Imran, there's 2 ways I could make this tomato disappear. The easy way is obviously by eating it. Or there's the other way. Okay, so let's do it the more impressive way.
Okay.
Watch the baby tomato. All I do is I take it, I just squeeze right there. Right? And it disappears, yeah?
Okay.
But it doesn't go too far. Watch. It goes right there.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Mo.
But Imran, there's something that confuses me. I have no idea how that got under there.
Wow. Our tomatoes all grown up. I think that deserves a taste. Here.
Perfect.
Tell me what you think of our festive lamb roast.
Well, firstly, you've prepared it to perfection.
Thank you. I just love seeing the cross-section of all those flavors. Wow. Yeah? Cool.
Now,
Well, it's good, coming from a magician.
yeah, well, clearly, you're the magician because this is stunning.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Mo. Thank you so much for joining us in the kitchen.
Only a pleasure.
Weaving your magic.
I think I'm going to be a bit more adventurous and get into preparing dishes like this.
Good, I'm pleased to hear it. Thanks, Mo. Great to see you again.
Thank you.